Hello, I'm John Johnson and welcome to the course. I look forward to taking this journey with you. When I think about applied research and education, I have to think about a project that I took on a number of years ago. I saw an old sailboat for sale by the side of the road and decided on a whim that I wanted to learn how to sail. I had never sailed before and really didn't know anything about it. So I bought this boat, drained out the water that was standing in it, and started reading books on sailing. And as I read the books, I came across all sorts of strange terminology like jib and bow and stern, and all of the terms, some of the terms didn't make much sense to me. And what I didn't know what to do with was the mass of ropes and cables that were laying on the deck along with the boom. So after reading some books, I hired a college student, and he came out, and together we began to go through all the tangled cables and ropes. He untangled all the ropes, he untangled the cables, he helped me stand up the mast, he helped me rig the sails, and by the time he was finished, I was ready for the journey. And that's sort of what this course does for you. In this course, you don't write your doctoral project, but you get ready to do it. You learn some of those terms that you need to know along the way. You learn how to untangle some research, tangled up research, and straighten it out. You learn how to evaluate the research of others. And through all that, you learn to become a good researcher yourself. So let's go through some of the assignments in the course to give you a better context with what's to come. One of the things that we emphasize in this course is the critical evaluation of journal articles. And you learn through this, you learn how to identify both the strengths and the weaknesses of a journal article. You learn to identify whether or not the method is solid or not, and whether or not it's a quantitative or a qualitative article. These are all common terms, as you know, that we use in research. And the reading for the course is going to help you identify and become familiar with some of these terms, which is also very important. The discussion boards of the course give you a chance to use the terms, to interact with colleagues, and also to try out some of your best ideas for your upcoming dissertation project. You're going to get to read the ideas of others as well and give them feedback on their ideas, which will help you refine your own. Now, the course does have some quizzes, but let me tell you quickly not to be afraid of those. I shouldn't tell you this, but you can fail all of the quizzes and still pass the course. That's because the quizzes are lower weighted assignments in the course, and really their purpose is diagnostic. The idea of the quizzes is to help you understand what you know and what you don't know, so that we can work on what you don't know together. That's where the learning journals come in. The learning journals help you to identify areas that you don't know and dialogue about those with me. And as you write after the quizzes, as you write the learning journals, I'll be able to give you the support that you need and help you identify some of the concepts that maybe aren't as clear as you would like them to be. And that's where my role comes in. I'm here to support you in every way that I can. My contact information is available on the website. My cell phone number is available there. Please touch base with me at any time. Sometimes students feel a little overwhelmed by research. They may feel like they don't exactly know what to do with some of the concepts. It does feel a little bit like it did when I got on the deck of my sailboat for the first time and looked down at a mess of cords and cables that I didn't know what to do with. And that's the way you may feel. You may feel a little overwhelmed at times in this course, overcome with the vocabulary and the new ideas. If you do feel that way, get in touch with me and let me help. We can do this together. Finally, I should remind you that good research can change the world. The late FDR, as some of you know, was afflicted with polio. One of the greatest legacies that FDR left the world was funding for research against polio. FDR funded some research, and one of the researchers that he funded, Jonas Salk, was able to find a cure. Now, your research may not cure polio, but like some of my students have in the last few months, you may find out the best characteristics of a successful charter school. You may find out what entrepreneurs need to survive and to succeed. Or you may find out what the barriers to Hispanic nursing students are as they progress toward a college degree. These are all important concepts. Your research is going to make a difference. So I encourage you, get into the course, do everything you can to stay committed to this course, go on this journey with me, and your life also and your research will make a difference. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you.